Hi friends, Namaste. Welcome to Maranatha Teacher channel. Daily we are uploading videos about education, science, biographies, moral stories for kids, career guidance, motivational speeches and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe. Today let us know about the biography of the famous personality and the father of homeopathy, Samuel Hahnemann. Samuel Hahnemann is his full name was Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann, German. 10th April 1755, 2nd July. He was born 10th April 1755 and he was died on 2nd July 1843. He was a German physician best known for creating the pseudo-scientific system of alternative medicine called homeopathy. He was born on 10th April 1755. His full name was Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann. Birthplace Meissen, Electorate of Saxony. Died 2nd July 1843 at the age of 88. Death place Paris, France. Nationality German. Known for homeopathy. Early life. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann was born in Meissen, Saxony near Dresden. His father, Christian Gottfried Hahnemann, was a painter and designer of porcelain, for which the town of Meissen is famous. As a young man, Hahnemann became proficient in a number of languages, including English, French, Italian, Greek, and Latin. He eventually made a living as a translator and teacher of languages, gaining further proficiency in Arabic, Syriac, Chaldaic, and Hebrew. Hahnemann studied medicine for 2 years at Leipzig. Citing Leipzig's lack of clinical facilities, he moved to Vienna, where he studied for 10 months. His medical professors were in Leipzig and Vienna included the physician Joseph von Quarin, later credited for turning Vienna General Hospital into a model European medical institution. After one term of further study, Hahnemann graduated with a medical degree with honors from the University of Erlangen on 10th August 1779. His poverty may have forced him to choose Erlangen as the school's fees were lower than in Vienna. Hahnemann's thesis was titled Conspectus Adfictum Spes Modicorum Etologus et Therapeutes, a dissertation on the causes and treatment of spasmodic diseases. Medical practice. In 1781, Hahnemann took a village doctor's position in the copper mining area of Mansfeld, Saxony. He soon married Johanna Henriette Kuchler and would eventually have 11 children. After abandoning medical practice and while working as a translator of scientific and medical textbooks, he translated 15 books from English, 6 from French, and 1 each from Latin and Italian from 1777 to 1806. Hahnemann traveled around Saxony for many years, staying in many different towns and villages for varying lengths of time, never living far from the river Elbe and settling at different times in Dresden, Torgau, Leipzig, and Cothen before finally moving to Paris in June 1835. Creation of homeopathy. Hahnemann was dissatisfied with the state of medicine in his time and particularly objected to practices such as bloodletting. He claimed that the medicine he had been taught to practice sometimes did the patient more harm than good. My sense of duty would not easily allow me to treat the unknown pathological state of my suffering brethren with these unknown medicines. The thought of becoming in this way a murderer or malefactor towards the life of my fellow human beings was most terrible to me, so terrible and disturbing that I wholly gave up my practice in the first years of my married life and occupied myself solely with chemistry and writing. After giving up his practice around 1784, Hahnemann made his living chiefly as a writer and a translator, while resolving also to investigate the causes of medicine's alleged errors. While translating William Cullen's A Treatise on the Materia Medica, Hahnemann encountered the claim that cinchona, the bark of a Peruvian tree, was effective in treating malaria because of its astringency. Hahnemann believed that other astringent substances are not effective against malaria and began to research cinchona's effect on the human body by self-application. Noting that the drug induced malaria-like symptoms in himself, he concluded that it would do so in any healthy individual. This led him to postulate a healing principle that which can produce a set of symptoms in a healthy individual can treat a sick individual who is manifesting a similar set of symptoms. This principle, like cures like, became the basis for an approach to medicine which he gave the name homeopathy. He first used the term homeopathy in his essay Indications of the Homeopathic Employment of Medicines in Ordinary Practice, published in Huffland's Journal in 1807. Let us know about the development of homeopathy. Following up the work of the Viennese physician Anton von Storch, Hahnemann tested substances for the effects they produced on a healthy individual, presupposing that they may heal the same ills that they caused. His researches led him to agree with von Storch that the toxic effects of ingested substances are often broadly parallel to certain disease states, and his exploration of historical cases of poisoning in the medical literature further impelled a more generalized medicinal laws of similars. He later devised methods of diluting the drugs he was testing in order to mitigate their toxic effects. He claimed that these dilutions, when prepared according to his technique of potentiation, using dilution and succession vigorous shaking, were still effective in alleviating the same symptoms in the sick. His more systematic experiments with dose reduction really commenced around 1800 to 1801, when, on the basis of his law of similars, he had begun using picacana for the treatment of coughs and belladonna for scarlet fever. He first published an article about the homeopathic approach in a German language medical journal in 1796. Following a series of further essays, he published in 1810 Organon of the Rational Art of Healing, followed over the years by 4 further editions entitled The Organon of the Healing Art. The first systematic treatise and containing all his detailed instructions on the subject. A sixth Organon edition, unpublished during his lifetime and dating from February 1892, was only published many years after his death. It consisted of a fifth organon containing extensive handwritten annotations. The organon is widely regarded as a remodeled form of an essay he published in 1806 called The Medicine of Experience, which had been published in Huffland Journal of the Organon. Robert Ellis Dudgeon states it was an amplification and extension of his Medicine of Experience, worked up with the great care and put into a more methodical and aphoristic form after the model of the Hippocratic writings. Around the start of the 19th century, Hahnemann developed a theory propounded in his 1803 essay on the effects of coffee from original observations that many diseases are caused by coffee. Hahnemann later abandoned the coffee theory in favor of the theory that diseases is caused by sora, but it has been noted that the list of conditions Hahnemann attributed to coffee was similar to his list of conditions caused by sora. later life. In early 1811, Hahnemann moved his family back to Leipzig with the technician intention of teaching his new medical system at the University of Leipzig, as required by the university's statutes. To become a faculty member, he was required to submit and defend a thesis on a medical topic of his choice. On 26th June 1812, Hahnemann presented a Latin thesis entitled A Medical Historical Dissertation on the Helleborgism of the Ancients. His thesis very thoroughly examined the historical literature and sought to differentiate between the ancient use of Helleborus niger or black hellebore and the medicinal uses of the white hellebore, botanically Veratrum album, both of which are poisonous plants. Hahnemann continued practicing and researching homeopathy as well as writing and lecturing for the rest of his life. He died in 1843 in Paris at 88 years of age and is entombed in a mausoleum at Paris. Descendants: Hahnemann's daughter Emily had a son, Leopold Suss Hahnemann. Leopold immigrated to England and he practiced homeopathy in London. He retired to the Isle of Wight and died there at the outbreak of World War in 1914. Dr. Leopold Suss, Hahnemann's youngest daughter, Emilia, had two children, Winifred, born in 1898, and William Herbert Tankard. Hahnemann was Winifred's son. He served as a major in the British Army during World War II and then had a career in the City of London. He was at one point appointed as a freeman of the City of London. Mr. William Herbert Tankard Hahnemann, the great-grandson of Samuel Hahnemann, died on 12th January 2009, his 87th birthday. After 22 years of active patronage of the British Institute of Homeopathy, the William Tankard Hahnemann line continues with his son Charles. Writings: Hahnemann wrote a number of books, essays, and letters on the homeopathic method, chemistry, and general medicine. Heilkunde der Erfahrung no Norderstedt 2010 Research over its main in English. I will read in English. 1796 reprinted in Research über den Neues Prinzip zur Erfindung der nebst Ingen Blicken auf die Büchergen Hag. Fragmenta de verbis medicantarum positive slave in sano corporo humanae observatis, a collection of 27 drug provings published in Latin in 1805. The Organon of the Healing Art 1810, a detailed delineation of what he saw as the rationale underpinning homeopathic medicine and guidelines for practice. Hahnemann published the 5th edition in 1833. A revised draft of his 1842 was discovered after Hahnemann's death and finally published as the 6th edition in 1921. Materia Medica Pura, a compilation of homeopathic proving reports published in 6 volumes between volume 1 in 1811 and volume 6 in 1821. Second edition of volume 1 to 5th, volume 1 to 6th from 1822 to 1827, and third revised editions of volumes I and 1 and 2 were published in 1830 and 1833 respectively. Chronic Diseases 1828, an explanation of the root and cure of chronic disease according to the theory of miasm, together with a compilation of homeopathic proving reports published in 5 volumes during the 1830s. The Friend of Health, in which Hahnemann recommended the use of fresh air, bed rest, proper diet, sunshine, public hygiene, and numerous other beneficial measures at a time when many other physicians considered them of no value. Appeal to thinking philanthropist respecting the mode of propagation of the Asiatic cholera, in which Hahnemann describes cholera physicians and nurses as the cholera and whilst deriding nurses. Fumigations with chlorine promoted the use of drops of camphorated spirit as a cure for the disease. Hahnemann also campaigned for the humane treatment of the insane in 1972. 1792. John Henry Clark wrote that in 1787 Hahnemann discovered the best test for arsenic and other poisons in wine, having pointed out the unreliable nature of the Wurtemberg test, which had been in use up to that date. Samuel Hahnemann's Apothecarion, Volume 2, Crucius, Leipzig 1798 to 1799, digital edition by the University and State Library, Dusseldorf. Rein Archmittel Arnold Dresden 1822 to 1827, digital edition by the University and State Library, Dusseldorf. Systematic Darstellung der Rein Allerbischer Views Mittel Views Braunschweig 1831, digital edition by the University and State Library, Dusseldorf. Thank you for watching, friends. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.